What's going on, guys? I'm Ryan. This is Indiana Weather Online. Welcome to the YouTube channel. We have a forecast update for today as additional severe weather chances do exist today as well as tomorrow. So I want to give you guys an update, break it down, talk about areas, locations, timing, impacts, hazards, all that good information coming your way here. Let's go ahead and dive right on in. So on your screen currently is the SPC Storm Prediction Center Day 1 Outlook for Indiana. We see a dark green area here is a marginal risk. That's the lowest risk you can get. Places like Crawfordsville up here, Danville, Indianapolis, over toward about the Richmond area, and then all the way down here to about Corydon, down here by Cincinnati as well. That's going to be your low end risk today. Still a risk, but a lower risk in dark green. Further north there in light green is just general thunderstorm probabilities. There's no severe expected north of that dark green area. So if you're in light green, just expect some general thunderstorms today, a chance at those, but overall severe risk is quite low. All right. Dark green, low risk for severe, level 1 out of 5. The yellow risk is really where the concern is today. That is a level 2 out of 5 slight risk. Places like Vincennes, Jasper, Corydon, Evansville, anywhere between those cities in the threat today for all hazards possible. Now, speaking of hazards, one by one here. Number one concern today is damaging winds. These colors indicate probabilities on the bottom right of your screen. I know it's cut off there. You can kind of see that what I'm talking about. So probability from the SPC in the dark red brownish color is anywhere between 5 and 14% chance of seeing a severe wind gust within 25 miles of your location. So for example, if you live in Indianapolis, you have a 5 to a 14% chance of seeing a severe wind gust within 25 miles of your residence. All right. That extends again from about Crawfordsville, Danville, Indianapolis down to about Richmond. And then the highest concern, the highest probability is down there in yellow, where a 15 to 29% chance of seeing a severe wind gust within a 25-mile point exists. So higher end probabilities there in the yellow zone. Speaking of the more probabilities here in hazards, the hail outlook mirrors the wind outlook almost identically. Again, 5 to 14% chance there in the dark brown red color, and then a 15 to 29% chance in the yellow color. Going to tornadoes, we do have probabilities for tornadoes we do have probabilities for tornadoes today. It is a 2 to 4% risk of a tornado within a 25-mile point in green. In red there, it is a 5 to 9% probability of a tornado in the brownish red color. So highest concern definitely across southern and southwestern Indiana here throughout the day today. And again, highest concern there is going to be in the yellow risk for all hazards, although we could see some hazards, all hazards for the north, just lower probabilities of those happening. So diving into the forecast today, here is your future radar potential. I always use the word potential with that because it's only a guidance model. And models lately, I'm going to preface this and say models lately have been very struggling. They struggled with initiating what it could look like. So we're going to take with a grain of salt today, and we're going to say, number one concern here is going to be with our storm coverage. So right around that 4 or 5 o'clock time frame, this model says storms are going to start firing up there across South Illinois, southwestern Indiana, and those are when our concern ramps up there right around that 4 or 5 o'clock time frame. But if we zoom this through the evening hours here, there's only 1 or 2 cells that pop up on this, and then they go away. While that could happen, the overall environment does not support that. We have a lot of instability to fuel these storms. We have wind shear that looks good. We have some spin today, which is why we have some tornadic risk with it. But overall, models are still not handling the overall initiation of thunderstorms very well. It's been like that the past couple of days, so we have to go with what we know meteorologically speaking and say, hey, the atmosphere is primed today for severe weather. We're going to have all hazards possible if a storm can go up. And as we have storms developing here on models, there's a chance for severe weather further south. So just because you don't see a lot of coverage on this model here doesn't mean we're not going to get severe weather, because models have been struggling lately leading up to this. So overall, take it with a grain of salt. We do expect numerous storms across southern Indiana today. So do be prepared for that. So walking guys through the time frames here, we're going to really start ramping up our chances right around that 3 or 4 o'clock in the afternoon time frame. And that's going to continue in through about the late evening hours here. So going hour by hour, here is 5 p.m. Here is a 6 p.m., 7 p.m., 8 p.m., 9 p.m., 10 p.m., 11 p.m., about midnight or so, they are cleared and north of Indianapolis, where they just turned to rain showers, perhaps an embedded thunderstorm. So main time frame today, 3 p.m. at the earliest, up until about the midnight time frame. That's going to be your window for severe weather, really centered in between, we're going to say 5, 6, 7, 8 p.m. or so. All right. Now, in terms of the overall hazards, number 1, damaging wind. Number 2, hail. A couple tornadoes are possible, and that is because, switching over here to this model, we have a lot of wind shear overlapping with instability. We have a decent parameter space for spinning storms tonight. Not going to guarantee tornadoes, but the risk is definitely there. Outside of wind and hail, I would expect there to be at least some chance for some rotation tonight. We'll be tracking it very closely here, and of course, we'll be going live if anything becomes severe in the state of Indiana. That's not the only risk to talk about, though. Switching forward here to Thursday, we have a larger area of Indiana within a slight risk from about Muncie, Indianapolis, down toward about the Vincennes area. Excuse me. That is a level 2 risk. Once again, communicating probabilities of 15 to 29% chance of seeing severe weather within a 25-mile point. We do have a risk for all hazards tomorrow. Number 1, damaging winds. Exact same areas I just showed you guys, from about Muncie, Indianapolis, down to about Vincennes. And the lower risk from Fort Wayne to Lafayette to about Danville. And then the hail risk is lower, but still a risk nonetheless there, from Fort Wayne to Lafayette, down toward about that Danville area. And then last but not least, there is a chance across southern Indiana for a tornado or two for the tomorrow time frame. So keep that in the back of your mind. Hey, we could have storms in addition to today. In addition to today, I can't speak this morning. In addition to today, also a severe chance tomorrow as well. So with that being said, that is your forecast. We'll have more information on Thursday's outlook. Overall, it appears to be, again, an afternoon evening time frame type of setup for Thursday. So overall, we'll have you guys updated here as we move into tomorrow morning. But otherwise, let's focus in on today and get through today first. We have a severe threat we're going to be focusing on and also going live for later on today if need be here at IWO. Thank you for watching. A little bit longer. I can't speak today, guys. A little bit longer of a video today. Hopefully we'll keep it shorter tomorrow. Thank you guys for watching and bearing with me with my morning speech difficulties. But otherwise, we'll keep you guys updated here on the page. So stay safe. Make sure you have ways to receive warnings. We'll catch you guys later here at IWO.